Hi, this is Dennis Lindsay with Berkshire Home Hathaway Home Services. Today we're going to be talking about what is a contingency when buying a house. I've written down, 4 or 5 things. There's many contingencies when you're negotiating a purchase of a home, but here's a few of the common ones we use. First of all, what is a contingency? Let me find it. A contingency is a condition that must be met in a real estate transaction and that has to be completed. So one of the first ones that we have is a home inspection contingency. This contingency allows the buyer to have a professional home inspection done, within a certain time frame to address any issues. And if there are issues found, then the buyer, and the seller have to negotiate how to get those repaired and move forward. Another contingency, a financing contingency. Well, this is a contingency that ensures the buyer is able to obtain financing for the purchase. You'll do a credit report, you'll do income and expenses, and that will also tell you what monthly payment you're going to have, and the ability to buy at a price range. So, you'll have to get financing. Now, with that comes with the appraisal contingency. We want to make sure that the home is going to be valued at the purchase price or above. And if it doesn't appraise, well, now you have to go back and negotiate with the seller. And if the seller doesn't want to lower his price, if it didn't appraise at the value, well, you might be able to back out of the contract at that point. A title contingency. Well, this is where you want to make sure that the seller has clear title of the property and can transfer the ownership without any, issues or liens on the property. Let's say you have a home and you want to buy another home, but you have to sell your home in order to purchase. Well, this is a contingency. It allows the buyer to make a purchase, and if their property sells. Now, if your property doesn't sell within a certain time frame, you might not be able to buy that property. Lead-based paint. This contingency happens to properties that are 1978 and older, and it requires the home to be inspected. Any homes that are built before 1978 to ensure that the buyer is the property is free from lead-based paint. There's ways to protect that. You also have that popcorn stuff. That's there could be asbestos in there, and you can remediate that very easily. But those are contingencies, and there are many more. We have some stuff out here in the rural areas of Dayton, Silver Springs, and those areas that we have septic and wells. We want to make sure those wells work properly and have a good pumping power. The septics are inspected. We find out where the lid is. A lot of times the lids get covered up with the sand blowing, and we got to locate those lids, and we have to have them pumped before the new owner takes over. So a lot of contingencies. If you'll want to, those are just a few. It's important to look at those, take those things seriously. Also use a knowledgeable real estate agent to help you negotiate and understand those contingencies. My name's Dennis Lindsay. I've been in this business 38 years. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 530-318-2369. And thanks for listening to this segment.